Don't mind this guy. He's just hanging out for a little bit. Let's look this way. So I am back. I have been gone for about 3 weeks as I moved, and that was a big process. Anyway, we're gonna be doing a tutorial. Doing a Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial today, and I'm super excited because I wanted to do it one for a long time, but I kind of wanted to wait till all the Kylie Jenner tutorials like kind of died down. I did a post about a week ago of a side-by-side of my face and Kylie Jenner's face, and I tried to recreate her look as best as possible. I'm like looking at her Instagram now, like this is freaking amazing. Rush's makeup on her, like her makeup period is always amazing, but the way she does Kylie's makeup is like insane, and I'm like obsessed. But anyway, I'm going to be using a whole bunch of different products, but one line that I really want to focus on is Roxanne Rizzo Cosmetics. She is actually Lucy Lou's makeup artist, and she sent me a whole bunch of products, and I wanted to try them out for a while first before I introduced them to you guys, and I absolutely love the line. And I'm going to be using some of her products in today's tutorial, so I will show you which ones are my favorites and must-haves, and how to use them. So I already moisturized my face with Clinique's dramatically different moisturizing lotion. I'm going to start with the eyes first, as I always do, so let's zoom you guys in. I'm going to be using MAC's 24-hour Prep and Prime Base. This has been my favorite primer to use for a while now. Okay, so the first shadow I'm going to be using is Soft Brown by MAC, and a Makeup Addiction crease brush. I'm going to take the Soft Brown and I'm just going to blend it in that crease. To do my brows, and I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is Soft Brown, and I like this color because it goes well with my hair color, and it doesn't make my brows look too light either. I have a lot of tutorials that show you exactly how I do my brows, so you can go check those out if you want a more detailed version. No, that's the worst sound! I feel like I just opened this one. I'm using Dip Brow in Chocolate with her 12 brush, the angled brush. Okay, so I'm going to be setting these brows with a clear brow gel by Anastasia as well. I'm just gonna push them up. Kylie's brows are very natural, so I kind of like to play with the hairs a little bit and just kind of push them all up and just kind of let them fall naturally. I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer Duo in NW20 and NC20. I'm going to be using NC20 with a eyeliner brush from Brush Love. So I really like the way concealer helps the blending process of the eyeshadow. So it kind of looks like airbrushed in a way, because it kind of helps the shadow from skipping. So I'm going to go over with Soft Brown and just kind of blend everything out. I'm using a samey 2.7 brush to put Honesty from MAC on my lid. It's this color right here. It's that pretty boy. I'm going to be wetting it with some Urban Decay setting spray and just kind of brighten that area up. You can take that brush again from Makeup Addiction and just kind of blend everything. I'm going to be using Roxanne Rizzo's Eye Glow in Sand Street. Beautiful beige color. I'm just going to put this on the center lid, just to kind of give the eye a little bit more glimmer. Just going to pat my finger on my lid just to pack it. and blend it. So I'm going to be moving on to the inner corners, and I'm going to be using another eye glow by Roxanne Rizzo. This is Sunset Park. It's a very white gold powder. Ooh, look at that brightness. You guys know that I'm all about the inner corner. I didn't use the eye glow gel because I wanted it to be a little more natural, but the eye glow gel really helps to intensify the pigment. So if you're gonna get these pigments, this is a really, really good adhesive. Her liner in the picture is really, really thin and natural, so I'm gonna be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Noir. I'm using it from the Shadow Couture palette. So I'm using a pencil brush from Morphe. This is the M515. I've used Noir as a liner a few times and it stayed really, really well without even wetting it. Voila! So next I'm going to be putting my lashes with Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced. This is my absolute favorite, and like I feel like just forever will be. And we're moving on to lashes. So I'm going to be using Luxie Lash in Baby Doll. These are really, really nice lashes for a natural slash glam look. Does that make sense? Just gonna go over the liner again. I'll do that. Okay, so moving on to foundation. I'm going to be using Smashbox primer and the Photo Finish primer. I'm gonna dot that on face. And we're gonna make that pimple disappear because I hate it. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD foundation. I am in shade 153, or the new one, it's Y405. I'm just gonna dot that. And what brush should I use today? I'm gonna use a Morphe Morphe brush. This is the MB6 brush, flat top. So now that it is all blended out, I'm going to be using the Roxanne Rizzo concealer kit. This guy here. So it's a little concealer palette. So I'm going to use this to correct first. Brush, this is a Morphe MB24. And I'm going to take that pink corrector and put it underneath my eyes. Get rid of all that darkness. Now you really only want to put this pink color anywhere that it's dark. So don't bring it anywhere that you want to highlight because that's kind of just going to look a little odd. Just keep this everywhere that it's dark. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend this out. This is an RCC brush. Doesn't say the number, it's just a flat top synthetic brush. I'm gonna mix these two colors here. So it's gonna be this guy and this guy. Mix those two colors and I'm going to conceal and highlight. These are really, really creamy. I haven't had a problem yet. I really, really like the way they highlight and the way they move on the skin, because I've had problems with concealers, especially cream concealers, that don't move. And these are super creamy. gonna really blend with the Beauty Blender. So I like to highlight the outsides of the nose as well, so it looks a little smaller. And when I do contour it, really nice. I like how pigmented they are. Like, look at that. That's amazing. And again, remember, we're going to blend everything out with the Beauty Blender. So, I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and start blending. I like how the Beauty Blender blends creams really easily. I've never had a problem with it, like creasing or anything. Like it doesn't really take away that much product too, which I really like. So it really packs the cream into the skin, which is amazing. Because we want to keep as much product as we can on our face. So a lot of people blend their contour and highlight all together. I don't. I like to do it separately, because I feel like if you leave the contour on your face too long, it kind of gets really, really hard to blend. So you see a lot of people that draw the contour with their highlight, and I like to do them separately. I like to just highlight first, and then do the contour. I just feel like it comes out better. I was so excited to show you guys these products. Now you know why. I'm going to apply the dark concealer underneath a little more and just kind of cover up that area a little better. So it's more my ugly pimple. So I just looked in a bigger mirror, and the full coverage that this concealer gives is absolutely amazing. Don't you love this packaging too? It's like so cute, little rose gold. Probably put it up there with the Studio Finish concealer by MAC or Cover FX or anything like that. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Okay, I'm going to be using the Roxanne Rizzo HD Pure Color. This is for the face and the body, which is awesome. So if you want to contour anything on your chest or anything, you could definitely do that with this. And it looks like it's just a little bit here. Looks like a little chapstick. So it's really easy for contouring. So I'm just gonna put my hair back a little bit. I'm gonna be contouring the cheeks. The jaw. Gonna do the nose. And I'm like never really perfect on the nose because I always blend it out anyway. Forehead. To bring it down to the temples. So let's start blending. I don't like I said, I don't like the contour sitting for too long. So let's start on the chin. For the rest of the face, I'm going to use a brush. Makeup Addiction Cosmetic is the Dual Fiber Highlight Brush. So I'm going to use it to blend this out. It's got a little red in it, so it really helps to look natural. Oh, beautiful. Here's the other side. If you feel like you put on too much, you can always mix it with your foundation. The reddish chin gives you like that warm glow that's not too like orangey. It's like amazing, and it's HD. It's HD, so it's high definition, so it's gonna look good in pictures and everything. I think almost all of our products are HD. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure all of our products are HD formula. Oh, I'm like in love right now. Just gonna lightly blend this out. And then I like to reshape it with my fingers. Just gonna put a little more concealer on the sides of my nose because of my ugly ass pimple. Do a little more on the sides and the center. But I feel like the consistency of this concealer and the HD Pure Color is just nothing that I've really seen before. Natural and movable. That's the best part. It's movable. A lot of thick concealers are not movable, and it can be upsetting. Believe me. And I feel like I'm stuck and I'm sticky. But these are really lightweight. Now to set everything, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I'm just going to pat it with a Morphe M438 brush. And I'm just going to kind of bake this under area here. Underneath the contour. So everything sharpens. This powder here, the Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. And I'm in color 155. I'm just going to use a old kabuki brush from Too Faced. And I'm going to be using the Roxanne Rizzo Mulberry Street Bronzer. I'm using an old Sephora brush. You guys ask me about this brush all the time, and I don't think they have it anymore. It's an angled synthetic blush brush. It's the 130. I don't know if they have it anymore or not. They might have it in a different kind of packaging. This bronzer is super light, not too orange, not too brown, like not too deep of a brown or red brown. It's just like perfect and has like that golden glow in it. I'm going to be using for blush the Grand Street Houston Street Duo. I like to mix these two colors. This has been my favorite recently. I'm going to be using a Sephora brush. This is a blush brush. So I'm going to go back to the eyes a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use this brush. This is a Coastal Scents smudge brush. And I'm going to take soft brown again and just go under my lash line. I'm going to be using Champagne Pop for my highlighter. All of you know this is just the most beautiful highlighter in the world. I'm going to be using a Morphe M501 brush. Not be a Kylie Jenner tutorial without the overdrawn lips. So I'm going to be using MAC's Strip Down Liner and Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Sand. Absolutely breathtaking. It's the perfect soft pink. It took me a few tries to kind of get this combo together, but this is the best one that I found. Entire lip with the lip liner, and then I just kind of dot sand on over it. And then I go over again with the liner. So I'm going to be setting my makeup with something a little different today. I'm going to be using Roxanne Rizzo's Bronze Glow. So this isn't your ordinary self tanner. This is a makeup bronzing mist. So what's different about this product compared to all of the self-tanners out there is that it has a green undertone because it was made under HG lighting, which makes it look super natural on camera and in pictures and in, you know, real life. But and it does not change color when you put this on. The color that comes out is gonna stay. It's not gonna change color, it's not gonna be orange. It's gonna be a really nice and natural color. So I'm gonna be using this to set my face today. I would love to do a full tutorial of how I tan my whole body. I am pretty tan right now, so I'll probably be doing that maybe closer to September or October. So let me know below if you really want me to do a tutorial using this product on my legs or arms or whatever. So just so you guys can see that it's not blotchy, it's not like a self-tanner, it acts just like makeup, and it's amazing. It looks absolutely stunning as a setting spray because it gives you like a really nice all over glow to the skin. I changed my shirt because it does get a little messy. I'm going to have to probably wait about 10 minutes before I want to get changed again because I want it to dry. So I'm going to put my hair back. I'm going to put it about 6 inches away from my face, about as far as you would a hairspray, and just spray. And you're going to get this really nice natural glow. And I'm just going to let it dry for about 10 minutes before I change. And I'm just going to let it dry for about 10 minutes before I change, just so I don't get it all over my clothes or anything. But yeah, so let me know below if you guys want me to show you a tutorial on this. So yeah, it's totally different from a self-tanner. This is probably, besides the concealers and the Pure Color, this is probably one of my favorite products out of her line. So I really would love to do a full video on this and show you guys how to use it. So let me know in the comments below. You're all Kylie Jennered and you're all set. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and thumbs up, and put your suggestions in the comments below. I want to know what you guys want to see next. So yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!